But do what they can to stop somebody from hurting them.
Having served 15 years in the Army, Richard says instinct took over. He slammed him to the ground.
I went everywhere I could find. He had armor on him. He may have had a helmet, he may not have a helmet. I don't know. I know I found a little wet, bloody spot, and I was still going.
If Richard hadn't acted, authorities say the loss of life would have been even more catastrophic.
You live your whole life for this in my eyes. There could have been so many more bodies there. There could have been so many more injuries. And there wasn't.
5 people died that night, including Richard's daughter's boyfriend, Raymond.
She did that scream, that guttural scream, and when she came out of the room, it was that guttural scream. And it was the worst thing I ever heard. This is my kid.
Raymond's mother, Adriana, is heartbroken.
He's very kind. I used to call him my gentle giant.
It sounded.
No, I still think you can walk in the door. Why did that bullet wound to him? That's one of my biggest questions.
Raymond's family describing the 22-year-old as the life of every room he walked into and painted a record with his dad.
I work in a restaurant, and one of the hostess came and said, your husband called, and he said, it's an emergency. I said, oh my God, what happened? So I called him and he told me everyone was dead.
Tonight, immense grief and heartbreak that will last a lifetime.
Walking past other bodies that were laying there. Those are things you won't be able to unsee. There's the smells you won't be able to unsmell. And it was just horrifying.
Steve joins us now from Colorado Springs. Heartbreaking recollections of that day, Steve. Have investigators shared any more about the suspect tonight?
Yeah, Lester, we know that 22-year-old suspect was released from the hospital today and transferred to a county jail where he's expected to make his first court appearance via video tomorrow, followed by multiple murder and possible hate crime charges as early as next week. Lester?
Steve Patterson tonight, thank you. And breaking.
Nightly Kills is sponsored by Pfizer.
Breaking this evening, the crash of a news helicopter in Charlotte, North Carolina, killing the pilot and a meteorologist. Blaine Alexander has more on the tragic event.
Just steps away from the busy I-77 in Charlotte, this is the tragic scene of a news chopper crash. It happened just after noon, killing both people on board.
He apparently knew he was in trouble, and he circled looking for a place to put that down. And on the second circle, I don't think he had any choice. It was going down.
Inside, 2 beloved members of the WBTV news team, Sky 3 pilot Chip Tad, who had been flying for more than 20 years, and meteorologist Jason Meyer.
What we're looking at is some of the tornado damage.
The father of 4 grew up in Charlotte and married his childhood friend. In a statement, the station writes in part, the WBTV family is grieving a terrible loss. Now, the community is praising the pilot's action, avoiding the highway, apparently doing all he could to save lives in his final moments.
It seems the pilot that was operating the aircraft made some diversionary moves to avoid hitting traffic. If that is truly the case, then that pilot is a hero in my eyes.
Tonight, the NTSB and FAA are investigating what caused this crash, bringing 2 lives to a tragic end. Blaine Alexander, NBC News.
A legal defeat tonight for former President Donald Trump. The Supreme Court clearing the way for the IRS to hand over his tax returns to the House Ways and Means Committee. Democrats say they want to assess whether the IRS is properly auditing presidential returns. Mr. Trump has called it politically motivated. An urgent new plea today from Dr. Anthony Fauci for Americans to get their flu shots and those updated COVID boosters. It causes tens of millions are traveling for the holiday at risk for COVID, RSV, and the flu. Here's Stephanie Goss.
The strain of 3 active viruses is being felt in nearly every region of the country. In Kentucky, 30 school districts have had to close at least 1 school this month because too many students were sick. Seattle Children's Hospital tells NBC News it's been up to 300% capacity, driven mostly by RSV. It's a similar story in Minnesota.
There have been days when we've had 30 to 40 children waiting in our emergency departments, waiting for an inpatient bed.
And in New York.
This is a unique situation where we have COVID, RSV, and the flu circulating and making folks sick.
COVID has kind of leveled off, but yet so many people are sick.
Yeah. And I think we are seeing greater numbers than we have before.
Compounding the problem is a shortage of